this chapter, recording of transaction 1. Recording of transaction. This is first chapter. How the transactions are recorded in the books of account. Few things we have learned in the previous videos. For example, the rules of debit and credit, and accrual basis and cash basis of accounting. These things we have studied also. First, how the transactions in the books of accounts are recorded. Before going to know how the transactions are recorded, some basic things or terms which we should be knowing about transactions is that, first of all, source document. You can say source document. Source documents are documents. These are whenever a transaction takes place. Whenever a transaction takes place, a document will be generated. Whenever a transaction takes place, a document will be generated. That document will be known as source document. A simple example you can say, train ticket. If you purchase the train ticket, you will get the ticket and you will pay some money to the cashier over there. So this train ticket will be your source document, because this is the document which has been generated because of the transaction. Means you are paying the cash and you are getting the ticket. And what you are getting, this train ticket, this is a proof also that a transaction has taken place. So source document is also an evidence of transaction. Source document is actually an evidence of a transaction. That evidence of a transaction means this source document is a proof, that is the train ticket is the proof that a transaction has taken place. So this you can say cash memo also, cash memo, or you can say our other names are also there, voucher, bill. These are the various names of the source document also. This cash memo, voucher, bill. Whenever there is a transaction take place, bill will be generated, or you can say voucher will be generated, cash memo will be generated. These are various source evidence of a transaction. So this is known as source document. Next is this source document. These do not have any set format also. This source document do not have any set format. The format of a train ticket or a bus ticket or a hotel bill or the rent of a, you can say hotel also, these varies from one organization to the other. But in recording, to record these transactions from the source document, vouchers are prepared in an organization. Vouchers are prepared in an organization. Vouchers are prepared in an organization which are also known as accounting vouchers also. These are also known as accounting vouchers because these vouchers are prepared for accounting purposes. So vouchers are prepared in an organization. These are also known as accounting vouchers because these vouchers are prepared for recording in the books of account. These again do not have also a set format. Every organization prepares their own accounting vouchers, but there are some basic things which should be mentioned in the vouchers. Basic things which should be mentioned in a voucher are name of the firm or the name of the organization, then voucher number should be there, date of transaction, amount involved, then debit account, credit account, then narration should be there, Narration simply means explanation of the transaction, that is also known as narration. Prepared by, who has prepared, who has signed, the authorized person for signing. These are the few things which are important to be mentioned in a voucher which is prepared in a business organization or any other organization. One more thing is to be kept in mind is that sometimes whenever transactions take place, no vouchers are generated, especially for petty expenses or very small expenses. For example, if you go to a tea stall, and there if you drink a cup of tea from the stall, that the tea seller will not provide you a evidence of a transaction. He will not provide any voucher to you. No cash memo, no voucher, no bill he will be giving. Most probably it will not be giving, because generally tea stall owners, they are small business firms are there, and amount of transaction is also very less. In that case they do not provide any vouchers. So for this purpose also, vouchers are prepared within the organization by the accountant of the organization, and these are signed by appropriate authority, and these vouchers are prepared by accountant and signed by the concerned person or the authorized person, and these are treated as similar to the source document, the evidence of a transaction. When these vouchers are prepared by an accountant and signed, then these are considered as valid document, just like valid evidence of a transaction, these are also considered.